Hello, everyone. This is Blue Jim, and we're continuing on the Mass Effect 2 playthrough. This is going to be the second episode in the playthrough. So let's get it started. Last thing I did was talk to the Elusive Man. Now I got to talk to Miranda, Jacob, and leave for our first mission. Most of the different outfits. Most of those, though, for on the ship, still. For our casual wear, let's see. I like that N7, that's pretty cool.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
But I hope if y'all like my content, consider subscribing to my channel. I'd really like to have y'all join my channel. Chat with me while we're playing the playthroughs and doing live videos and so on. Let's see, just remember who's in charge. Thanks for
I
resurrecting.
never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
There's a big
Should be there
difference.
shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Anyway, all I was going to say is there's a big difference from the first Mass Effect to the second game here. It's so much more detailed. There's so much more to the game overall. The mechanics, the quality of life differences, just the quality of the side missions and missions as a whole. It's so much better.
Looks like it. Everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Unless I'm wrong, in this game too, you can get different types of weapons. Like in the first game, you had your... I mean, you can get different types in there, but it just seems more... I don't know. More detailed than the first one, for sure. You know, you can get different types of pistols and so on, but there's not as many. Like, every time you would do a mission in the first game, you would get new upgrades for your weapons and armor and new weapons, and you were constantly looking at the stats to see if they were better, you know, and if you got better upgrades than the ones you previously had and so on. Which I didn't mind, but it was, you constantly are looking at your gear in the first one, especially.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like defender specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled.
System not designed for specialized ammunition.
And look how you reload. When you reload, a little piece of metal comes out. You know, it shaves it off the metal block, watch. Little piece pops out.
Specs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Now you pick different skills, you know, depending on the class you are. I'm a warrior, soldier, but I like the barrier. There are a bunch of different ones, but the barrier just gives you better armor for a time. It increases your armor and the shield that your armor projects.
They see you, Shepard. Disabling the men.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his sr2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Make activity.
Engaged.
Use overload on them.
Enemy down.
Over here! Target down!
Shepard, Praza and his
Alfie.
squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Now, if you push, you have different abilities, you know, of course. L1's how you pull up your weapons. And you can also switch your allies' weapons. But R1 is how you pull up your enemy special abilities. Like Miranda can do biotics, so can Jacob. Now, me, I'm a soldier, but L1, like, I don't have to pull it up for the ones. You can highlight certain skills, right? So L1's concussive blast, adrenaline rush, it accelerates your reflexes, kind of slows down time, and then disruptor rips through shields and especially synthetic enemies. The barrier I already told you about soaks up huge amounts of damage, and then Unity is like meta gel in this game. This is concussive shot. It just, you know, it can knock them right on their keister if you hit them right.
Sorry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Heading to cover!
Right! That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Try to overload that shield.
Have a nice trip! About to get hot.
Zero contacts!
Now, heavy ammo is for the heavy weapons. You can always carry at least one heavy weapon. So out of all the heavy weapons, it's that grenade launcher that I acquired during the first mission when Shepard first wakes up. See, that uses a different type of ammo from all the other, use like their standard, pistol rounds, shotgun rounds, assault rifle, sniper. But those heavy rounds you saw me pick up, and what was it, like 2 rounds I got out of it? Yeah, that's for the heavy weapons.
This is valuable.
And see, yeah, in this game you can scan stuff. You can get materials like that, and you can scan stuff to research on the Normandy sr2. You have a research lab, you have a weapons lab to research weapons. I mean, yeah, there's just a lot more in this game.
Go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
It's hard to believe, honestly, how old this game is now. But I guess it's, you never know if everyone will like it, but I'm telling you, if you give it a chance and you haven't played it before, I really believe you'll enjoy it. And it'll probably become one of your favorite games.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters? The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived. back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I love the new Normandy ship in the second game. It's similar in design, especially the outside, but it's bigger, a lot bigger. And it actually has windows in certain areas where you can look out. Well, in the first one, you could look out from where Joker pilots the ship. But I can't think of any other windows besides that one. I mean, in the first game. In this game, that's different. Actually, there's a few rooms in the lower decks that are just meant for sitting and looking out the windows, believe it or not. There's the lab where the Solarian scientist Morden Solus researches stuff.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
So here's the rooms. The decks, excuse me. Deck 1, captains. Deck 2. It shows you team members too, so it's got the armory, tech labs, debriefing room, and cockpit. That's where we're at now. Crew quarters. Miranda Lawson's there. Crew quarters, mess hall, medical AI, core, main battery, observation deck, which you can look out a big window, and life support. Engineering. Cargo hold, shuttle, and hammerhead garage. I think this is going to be the end of the video. Hard to believe, already at 35 minutes. It doesn't take no time, and then 30, 40 minutes is just gone like that. Just 30, 40 minutes gone like that. But I'm going to show you the captain's cabin. So you come up, here's the main elevator. And you got this area where you can kind of look over the side and see the whole of the ship, stuff that you usually wouldn't see. Like I said, it's a lot more personal. Quality of life stuff. It just makes it a little bit nicer. You can talk to Edie here. Here's your fish tanks. Now you can buy fish throughout, like the Citadel, Omega, fill it full of fish. You can feed them and everything. Bathroom. Here, you can buy models. You can collect models of ships and put them in this like glass case. Like there, of course, is the Normandy sr2. You can get the Normandy sr1 model too, and a bunch of others. Medals. And now, if you romance somebody in the first game, which if you've watched that playthrough, you know I romanced Liara. That's a good thing too. The game has a lot of replay rate. There's different decisions you can make in missions, different people you can romance. And I can tell you this, if you decide to play as female Shepard, it's a different experience. The way she talks, her voice, the people you can romance. Now, there's certain people you can date the same. Liara's in Sorry, so she can date, of course she can date any gender, but she can mate and actually have a child with a man or woman, believe it or not. So, Liara is one of the ones that both female and male Shepard can date. But there is certain ones that only male Shepard can date, the same with the female version. So, and I'll be honest, I've played more as male Shepard than female, even though I love playing as women characters. I don't know, I'm eventually going to do a playthrough where I play as female Shepard. I probably won't record it, there's no reason to do 2 playthroughs, but still. Maybe one day I'll do a female Shepard playthrough. But since, yeah, whoever you romance in the first game, which is either, Liara, Ashley, and Caden, I believe? Maybe Garrett. I'm not sure if you can date Garrett or not in the first one. I really don't know. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, there's Liara's picture. Now, Liara's not part of the team in the second game, but you can still see her and even have another romance scene with her and stay with her in a relationship in the second game. But in the third game, she joins your crew again. Now, in the second game, though, there's a lot more romances that you can get involved in. A lot more, especially than the first game. I don't know how many, but there's 8 or 10 of them at least. And if you decide to do that, towards the end of the game, you'll see the picture of your lover. Instead of setting up, it'll be flat against the desk, like he just doesn't want to look at it anymore because he's moving on. Here, you can read team status, upgrades, and you can also get messages sent from people that you know, that Shepard knows. Here's your bed. You can play music here, customize your armor and casual wear. And I like this. Look at this. Now, you do have a window. No windows inside, but it's fine. You got this window right above your bed. So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. When we start the third video, I'll show the whole ship off. Because I know, there may be some people who've never played the game, so I want to show you the whole ship, which you'll see anyway from the playthrough, but still. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you like my content, please subscribe. Any ideas for future playthroughs? Leave a comment, let me know. Tell me what you think of my videos, what you'd like to see played in the future. Tell me about anything you want to talk about. Mass Effect, what's your favorite game, or just life in general. Anyway, thank you all, God bless.